Ron Kruszewski is Chairman and CEO of Financial Services and Wealth Manager Stifel. And by the way, for the second year in a row, Stifel has been ranked #1 overall in J.D. Power's U.S. Financial Advisor Satisfaction Survey. That's great news for you guys, Ron. And I got to get right to it because there are going to be a lot of unhappy people who suddenly realize when there is a correction that their guy or their woman who was in charge of their money, not at your place, I would imagine, but was not prepared in advance. Can you tell us what you do at Stifel and what people should be demanding of their financial advisors right now?
Well, you know what, first of all, just some communication, all right? It's impossible, really. I mean, it's been shown. It's hard to trade markets, Liz, and so you're not necessarily trying to pick bottoms and tops of markets. But what you want to do is communicate. You want to make sure you're diversified. And you need to look at a market like this. And this is a parabolic market up. I mean, it's just melting upwards here. Everyone knows it. You said it before I came on, that the market just keeps going up. And I will tell you, markets like this don't usually end well. You just said that Morgan Stanley, thinks that there could be a 10% correction. I share that. And so what you need to do, most important, is that clients, human nature will have people buy at the top, and then when you get the correction, they sell. You need to be talking to your advisor about a strategy that really, when the market's correct, those are buying opportunities. And you need to be a little cautious in markets like this where there's highs every day. We get people calling us every day saying the market's going up, buy me this, buy me that. And that's where good advice really matters. Well,
we should stress to our viewers that corrections, except for the last 2 years when we haven't really had a 10%er, they're fairly common. They're fairly normal. In fact, in 2018, there was one in the first quarter and then another one in the fourth quarter. But I think what's really important when it comes to when you say preparing and making sure is that every single person watching should make sure that if they have a financial manager, that person is ready with a pile of cash to jump in when the market hits bottom, right? I mean, isn't that important as part of the diversification?
Absolutely. If you get cash today, I would be saying if you get cash today, you can put it in short-term treasuries. You're getting 5%. The risk of the market continuing this parabolic rise, it can happen, and I'm not saying it can't, but I think there's a higher risk for a correction, and then you can put that money to work. Then the problem, though, Liz, is that when that happens, people suddenly forget that, as Warren Buffett used to say, when it rains, meaning there's a correction, you don't stand with an umbrella, you stand with a bucket. You're buying stocks, you're not selling. And it's just so important. And the thing about it, and I can be guilty of it myself. Just this morning I was saying to myself, well, maybe I should buy some stocks. And then the little person on my left shoulder said, hey, you've been doing this too long, you know better than that. And so people should talk to an advisor. There's a lot of complications. You got tax implications. You don't want to be selling low basis stock to try to time the market and then buying it back. Those are things that a good advisor will help you navigate those terms. And I'm going to say, because you gave me an opportunity, so a little self-promotion, our advisors at Stifel are happy. We're J.D. Power #1 in employee satisfaction, and that's because we allow our advisors the freedom to individually understand what every client wants and needs, communicate with them. We provide a platform to give the best advice.
Well, Ronald, congratulations on the J.D. Power #1 position again, which is great. And as you were talking, we continued the melt up. The Dow is now up 305 points. So my rule is don't buy on a day when the market is going higher, right? It's great to have you. Thank you so much. Ron Kruszewski of Stifel.